All right, hello and welcome here to the Navone Pool in the campus of St. Augustine Prep. I'm Coach Brumell alongside Parker Lapsley as we have the Hermits of St. Augustine and Olma Villagers taking on the Mainland Mustangs. So as always, we start with the girls first in the 200 medley relay. Now, Parker, I'm not going to lie, I don't know too much about either of these teams. Any inside information? I know you probably know a few of the girls from you graduated last year.
I did. I haven't talked to them since going away and all, but I know we still got some talent. Gia DeLeonardo's on there, one of their top swimmers, I believe. And, they were a strong team last year, so I figure that they're holding strong this year, too.
I'm actually going to pull up some records from last year, but
Elma did win last year, correct?
So I think they won 2 years ago.
2 years?
So they won 2 years ago in non-public B, and then last year, they lost to Trinity Hall in the non-public South final. So what they did last, well, you remember, they instead of doing non-public A, non-public B, and just one bracket, they made it north-south, and they did just one thing. So Olma was still very good last year. But the only problem is Trinity Hall, who would have been, I think, non-public A, where Olma was non-public B, is now in their bracket in the South. And so they beat them 86-84, like a close one. I think there was actually another good team that Trinity Hall, I don't know if they lost to them up north.
Trinity Hall?
Yeah, so let's see who they lost to. But, Trinity Hall lost to decently close, 87-69. That doesn't sound like a right score. But either way, Immaculate Heart, who looks like they won the state championships. You know what I mean? Olma was still very good last year.
They're
but
still competitive.
Yeah. It's still one of the best teams in the state. The problem is, with no A and B, the road to get that state championship.
Are they still doing that this year, the North and South sections?
Yeah, unless I'm wrong.
I've been out of swimming for a while. I'm not sure. I haven't kept up with what's going on.
Sometimes the state makes changes, and I kind of forget until they change PowerPoints for all the other sports this year, and it's just it's a lot to keep up with. Let's see. All right. So either way, looks like Olma comes in first. They take first. Mainland will take second. Olma will take third. So Olma jumps out to a little bit of a lead. They should be leading 10-4, but we'll update our scoreboard once they update the scoreboard in the pool. Yeah, it's just non-public North, non-public South. So that's what I mean.
So they're swimming the same people they swim last
year. Yes, and so it doesn't hurt us in that scenario because we were already in non-public A with. You already had to beat CBA and Bergen and everybody. Yeah, so it's it didn't really make a difference for us. Well, I guess the one thing that it could make a difference for us is
we're still swimming Cherry Hill East.
Yeah, the 19th, I think, on December 19th. We have them early this year. Yeah,
I might be here for that one.
No, that'll be a great one.
Great.
That's like I said. We were talking a little bit before. Mainland's not quite what they were in terms of boys swimming as they were, 5 or 6 years ago. Like a couple of years ago, they were the best team in the state when they had the Lascos and the.
Even last year, they were still pretty competitive.
Yeah, and so last year they were 9-3, but or maybe that's what maybe they were pretty good, and my eye is colored because we beat them 115-55.
Looking at it, they only lost to the top teams.
Yeah, so
everyone else they beat.
Maybe we just got the good. Maybe that was all you're doing last year, Parker.
The 350 freestyles they beat.
Exactly.
Looks like we got Prep in the lead here.
Yeah, so actually, let's read off some of the swimmers for the Hermits. So in lane 5, they have Jackson Cummings, Luke Bickett, Ben Stanker, and Frank Frazzetti. In lane 3, they have John Frangakis, Nate McCarthy, Gio Catiana, and Sean Dugan. And in lane 7, they have Mateo Schiller, Gabe Clay, and Joe Tortella.
Good start by Frank. So long.
Yeah, got about a body length, in the difference between lanes 5 and 4. And it looks like you can tell in lane 3 the Hermits are going to pretty easily coast to a 1-3.
Frank's length, there's no way he's getting caught on that.
Yeah. Maybe you could talk about this a little bit, but they, whenever you talk about some of these better teams, us, CBA, whoever, like you always graduate a lot. And I always hear seniors say, what are they going to do without us next year? Like even the year before, you guys, like, hey, we won the state championship, we graduate a lot. And it's like, all right, we still have Parker and because you lost Nolan and Katiana, like you lost a lot,
we did lose a lot,
but you still have a lot. So I don't know, like
well, how
many? Like we bring a lot of guys back, right? Who are going to be the studs this year? I know McCarthy and
McCarthy. Frank was on a come up last year, so
Frizzetti.
Yeah. If he holds strong, I mean, you got Jonah Alvarez. He's just disgusting. Ben Stanker was on a come up last year. Carter Sinovitsky.
Oh yeah.
He's picking up in the breaststroke. Vince, I'm pretty sure, was doing pretty good in his freestyle events.
I had Carter in class last year, and because like I don't see him in some of these bigger events when you and Dante, more to lead. Although everybody like is taking up a lot of that space. I sometimes don't realize how good some of the guys are until they really jump in the pool.
That was either an amazing start, but I don't know if they're going to dock that.
Which lane? I was kind of looking over.
I believe the Olma lane that's running. Unless it was just a really good start and I looked late.
So lane 5 for Olma in the middle?
So.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if they count it, that's amazing. But that's Gia DiLeonardo, I believe, in that lane.
And they don't tell you till the end, right?
No. They'll it'll pop up.
Yeah.
You'll see some coaches' reactions there. But that's why I think that it might have been a false start, just the way he reacted.
Yeah, you know what? I think I tried to grab from the manager's Olma sheet, but I didn't really have it ready, so I think we'll wait till the break and we'll grab the Olma and Mainland girls sheets. Normally I grabbed that beforehand, but I had to run around to find the giant Ethernet cord to make sure that this stream didn't go out. But we'll try and get those girls' names for you after the break.
I can tell you Gia's in lane 5.
She's in lane 5. Is she a senior?
I'm going to be honest.
Not sure. Fair enough. Yeah.
That group that we were just talking about, we all swam club together.
Yeah.
So that age gap really was not noticeable because we were
you kind of don't even notice. Yeah. Or you don't remember.
Yeah.
You just remember she was younger than you, but you don't remember. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like Olma's headed towards a 1-3-4 if they can hold on. Mainland holding strong, but like body length or so behind in those two middle lanes. But if you look up top at lane 7 for Olma, and then down at lane 3, it looks like they might be able to go, 1-3-4.
Not sure.
So both scores are 10-4 in favor of the home teams. So Olma does take first, Mainland second, but you can see them coming in. Actually, lane 3 will finish in third, and 7 in fourth. But yeah, I wonder, like I said, I guess we'll find out on the scoreboard if they decide to say they were jumping quick or not. The only one I remember the only consequential one I remember that is like, as we look across like the state championship board, that one gap. So 04, 05, 06 between we lost the CBA on the 4x4 relay. They called us going early, and now this is 2006. It's not the same cell phones that are the live stream of the day, but someone had some kind of cell phone or video, and they're like, he didn't leave early, but they called us for it, and
we just had one of the officials come up and talk to her at the blocks there. So, I mean, we'll find out at the end. But no, that was not Gia. I stand corrected.
Yeah, I had someone like. I was like, you got my son's, well, it was the state final 2 years ago at GCIT. I'm like, oh, you got your son's name wrong. And I'm like, from this far away, they're all about 6 foot, high school kids with swim caps on. They all look the same.
Builds are all relatively the same. They're all swimmer builds.
Yeah, if you're going to be at this level, you know what I mean? A lot of people, you're like you said. I mean, you might have been on a little bit of the shorter side. But
All right. 5'8" is the average height for a male my age.
Hey, I'll take it.
Just throwing that out there.
I mean, I don't have much on you either, but I would probably look out of place in the pool. I don't think I could survive more than a 50 without drowning.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think I have a total of a minute each swim meet.
That's it? Did you ever go longer when you were younger, or no?
When I was younger, I was a butterfly.
Oh, really?
Flyer and I am when I was younger.
When did you start to just specialize in the short sprints?
COVID.
Fair enough.
COVID was the last year I did butterfly in a meet when I was over at Ocean City High
Yeah.
School. I did butterfly, backstroke, and the IM there. And then when I came here, I had taken the summer off swimming, and at that point, I was just all sprint.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, a minute a meet. That's all I had in me.
That's not bad. Maybe I could survive that. Although I probably wouldn't go as quick as you, but. So yeah, we'll see when they update the score for Oma, whether they did dock him for going early. Because they just basically disqualify you, right? You know what I mean? So it would be like.
It's not like you're losing any points. You're just not getting the points you would have got if you had won the race.
But they would they would bump everybody up, right? Or no?
It would be like whoever got first doesn't exist, and then the second place is first.
Yeah. So we would go from Oma going 1, 3, 4 to Oma going 2, 3. You know, and then Mainland getting one. Yeah, Mainland getting 1, them getting 2 and 3. So it's still not the end of the world, but.
They're still gonna have the league on just the next race.
Yeah.
Whether they disqualify for a false start or not.
Let's see. If they went 1, 3, 4, it would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So
almost still getting 7 points off that.
Yeah. So they're still gaining points, but it'll be curious to see if Oma's score jumps to 21 to 4 or 21 to whatever or not. Either way, as they hit the pool for the 200 free, looks like Jonah
Jackson Cummins.
Yeah, was this? This is the free, right? Yeah. So 200 free. So it's Jonah Alvarez in 5, Billy Jenkins in 3, and Kipta Paulus in 7. But yeah, you're right. Coach even said like, hey, hopefully it doesn't change when he hands me the sheet. So we're also just kind of reading off this, and if they move Jackson around or whatever it is, like.
I mean, he had that injury last year, right?
Yeah.
He was not swimming too much, but even when he was swimming, he was still one of our top guys. So that's going to carry over to this year as well.
Yeah, Alvarez with the solid lead in lane 5. So that's pretty close going the rest of the way.
Kipton Paulus, another, we swam with him at Dolphin, that club team.
Yeah.
So he was very good there too. So that's another. I think he's a freshman this year.
What's the last name again?
Paulus.
Kipton.
Yeah, he very, very, very hard worker.
Yeah, I don't know. He probably is a freshman because that's the first time I remember seeing that name. Yeah, that's the thing. You never know. Like you graduate a lot. You never know what freshman you bring in. Like Schenk, was a freshman last year. Was huge for us. So he should be doing well again this year.
Right now, Kipton's got the 3 spot right now. That's Jonah in first. Kipton in 3 spots. So Krebs looking on 3 right now.
Yeah, it looks like Hermits might go 1, 3, 4, 2. But as you can see in lane 6, Mainland's trying to fight for that 4th spot. That'll be a close one coming in at the end. But Hermits do take 1st, 3rd, and 4th. So 1st, 3rd, and 4th should be, same thing. Should be 11 to 5 for Mainland. So it should be 21 to 9, but I don't teach math here, so I'll wait till they actually put it up on the scoreboard.
Math was my worst subject. T-dash. Or Worcester.
Not chemistry or anything like that?
No. Miss Gorniak. That's it.
Physics. As much as I don't like, I wasn't a huge math student. I feel like the science has always got me. I had Miss McHugh like her 1st or 2nd year too. Yep. Great teacher, but it was a fist fight for a B in that class for me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. The only science I was ever really good at was anatomy with Shaner.
Yeah. No, she's a good teacher.
That's my major now. So.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we got to wait till you go through the program. You can be one of our student athletic trainers here.
I talked to Trainer Matt about that. It's the goal.
So they updated the boys' score to 21-9, which we knew. The scoreboard still says 10 to 4. Like I said, it should be 21-9 if they didn't call any false starts, something like that for Oma. But we'll.
That's being talked about right now.
Yeah.
Because the officials got to come together and agree.
Yeah, I can see Coach Riz joking with the official over there, but I don't know. Yeah, so they must have called her because it's 17-3. You're right.
So,
I
mean, it was either a perfect start
or yeah, they were early.
So
yeah, I was looking like over at you or the laptop, and then like you called it out. They were already in the water, so I didn't see it, but I'm going to take your word for it. Obviously, the refs saw the same thing.
It was just a perfect start. You know, if you can get that jump a little early, they won't call you for it.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that like it has to be like egregious probably for them to actually. So that'll bring us up to the 50 free.
Oh, here we go.
Your specialty. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm mixing my things up. I was looking at the wrong thing. It's 200 IM. Or the IM. I thought we were already at the free.
Swimming since forever.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing about swimming with Olma is I was used to for years when it was just us. Like the meets were done in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Just single straight through. Now we're running double everything. I mean the good thing is that Olma's a good team, so it's not like a longer meet. But
I mean, my first year here was still
just single sex. Yeah.
Almost swimmer swam after.
Yeah. It was like when that would happen is when they were in the different league. Like maybe they weren't quite as good, so they were in like.
The tier below.
Yeah, Cape Atlantic League, whatever, National, American, whatever you want to call it. But they're in the tier below, so here we're both facing Mainland. It makes it just as easy to swim back-to-back. When we were facing Mainland and they were facing Atlantic City, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it was just different things, like locker rooms, this, that, the other thing. It made sense for us to go, then them to go. But now that we're pretty much swimming the same schedule, we go together. It's like Mainland trying to get back in this one, too. I mean, the false start helps them, but looks like they're going to take two of the top three. The key is, if they get 2 and 3, that's still 8 points to Olma, 6 points to them. If they can get 1 and 3, all of a sudden it's 10-4. So Olma's got a slight lead in first. I'll see if they can hang on. They're on to the freestyle, last 50. Looks like she built her lead a little bit more off of that turn. Yeah, when they were going down the other way in the breast, she was like up maybe like an arm's length. Now she's basically got a full body on him. So I think Olma's going to take this one pretty comfortably.
That's how it is with a lot of these IMers. It's always the breaststroke.
Yeah.
It's always going to come down to
and actually,
a good breaststroke right now.
I'm still shaking off the rust for swim season. I was counting it as relay points, so I'm thinking the IM, whatever, but it's not. So, the points go for individuals 6-4, 3-2-1. I was thinking 8-4-2 for relays. So throw out what I said about how many points they would get for finishing in first.
When I was swimming, I like to say that the IM came down to whether or not you were a good breaststroker.
Yeah.
Like Dante Bonadonna.
That's where you
on top of excelling at every other stroke, his main stroke was breaststroke. So his IM was just perfect.
That's when you get someone that good and they're just naturally gifted at everything. Tough to beat. I was half like doing some mental math, but it looks like Olma went 1, 4, and 6. So no points for 6. So they got 6 points for first, 2 for fourth. So that'll be 8. So it should be they split that 8-8. So nobody really gained any ground there, but it probably plays in Olma's favor. So it'll be 25-21 Olma. So yeah, we are into the 200 IM. And for the Hermits, that is Jackson Cummings in lane 5, Luke Bickett in 3, and Alex Morrison in 7.
For Mainland, we got Justin Yan in lane 4, Parker Sherwood in lane 6, and Marie Myers in lane 2.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot you had that over there on your phone. Looks like Cummings got a pretty good lead. Luke Bickett in 2nd.
Hermits might go 1, 2,
Yeah.
this one. Looks like it.
There you go, 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I think we were always figuring we were going to win this one, but that'll really start to put some distance between you and Mainland. It's like 1, 2, 3's 13 points compared to 3 on Mainland, so 31 to 12. You're really pulling away.
Prep is still, when it comes to swimming, powerhouse of the team.
Yeah.
Every year they're losing people. They brought up. I was talking to the team last night because I told them I was coming here to watch today.
Yeah.
And they said they got a bunch of freshmen
that are pretty good.
Good. They have this one kid in the A relay, I believe, is a freshman.
Yeah.
That's going in the A relay today, and that's really impressive for a freshman.
Yeah, I mean that's
like Christian Schenk last year.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You can kind of rebuild, not reload. Yeah, it looks like the Hermits do go 1, 2, 3. So that should be, like I said, 34 to 12. I'll wait till they throw it up on the actual scoreboard. But yeah, I mean, like CBA used to do that. I think it's a little bit of both because you look at that. We were dominant from mid 2000s to 2009. Then CBA had that run. Like we didn't win it. I think from like 2010 through 2022, CBA maybe lost twice. Once to us, and then that once to Seton Hall, where I'm sure we're kicking ourselves losing that Seton Hall meet. But yeah, luckily you got the next 2. But yeah, it could have been 3 in a row. But CBA dominated for that long time, and then a few years before that ended, their coach had left. He retired, whatever it was, and I think they came down a little bit, but I also think we elevated. You know what I mean? It's not just it's not just CBA came down to earth. I think we got a lot better. Like that team last year.
I would see that 2022, 2023 team probably, just everyone got so much better.
Yeah.
Me personally, that 2023 season was my best season.
Yeah.
And then the 2024 team, we not only did we have most of the powerhouse players from the 2023 team, but we added
some depth.
Freshmen.
Yeah.
In the 2024 team.
Yeah. You're picking up when 2023, you if you only win by a couple points, but now you pick up a couple depth, so that way instead of getting 1, 3, 6, you're going 1, 3, 5.
Like we were able to do last year.
Yeah.
We made a decision to move Dante into another race, put Frank in one of these, or whoever we adjusted for. It might have been Ben Stanker, putting him in the breaststroke.
Yeah.
Moving Dante out of the breaststroke. Whatever we did last year, we were able to do it because of the depth we had.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you lose a match. I mean, you see some of these meets. You lose 88-86 or whatever. Like 86-84, even 90-82. If you have 3 different instances of going, instead of going 6th place, you get 5th. And that was the other team, not just your teammate. But if they finish 5th, you finish 6th, and you flip those, that's a 2-point swing. 3 times, that's 6 points in a meet. Like that's huge. So I'm going to announce these names for the 50 free boys before I forget to, and then the race is over in 20 seconds. Coming up for the Hermits in lane 5 is Frank Frazzetti. In lane 3 is Josh Gatesman. And lane 7 is Nathan McCarthy.
For Mainland, we have Dan Tracy in lane 4, Robert Nierenberg in lane 6 and David Simpson in lane 2.
Well, let's see if the Hermits. Let me add the score. Let's see if the Hermits can't add to their growing lead after the 50 free is the break, right?
Yeah.
So at that point, I think I'm going to leave you, Parker, and head to the soccer banquet. I'll leave you my phone number so you can shut it down. Or if you have any questions, Trainer Maeve, who is a new hire this year, I told her to. She'll come grab the laptop. You don't have to worry about anything like that.
Just leave everything.
Yeah, just leave everything. All you'll do is you'll click live and confirm. That'll just end it. Even then, if you don't do it, the Trainer Maeve just shuts it. It'll eventually shut off.
I'll text you if I decide
Yeah.
I'm going to head out.
Yeah, and if you need to head out early, like I said, just hang the mic up. Anybody watching the stream can just hear the ambient noise. And if anybody is watching the stream, I'll make sure that in the top right hand of your screen, you can see the scoreboard. You might have to squint, but you can see the scoreboard to see what score is going on because we won't be able to update it. Well, we get started here in the 50 free. I think Cummings takes the early lead. Mainland holding strong in lanes 4 and 6. I mean, this is going to be tight.
Always a close race, the 53.
Yeah, you don't really have much time to separate yourself. Hermits will take first. Mainland second. Hermits third. Hermits fourth. So if the Hermits go 1, 3, 4, that'll give them 9, 10, 11. So Mainland's 5. So it should be 45 to 17. We are going to go to commercial, and it might just be just Parker when we come out of it, but we will be right back.
So I lost Mr. Brumel. He's gone. It's just me now. Currently, the score for Oma is 35-27, with Oma leading, and Prep's score is displayed: 45 us and 17 Mainland. Let's see. I do only have the men's sheets in front of me, so I can't even give call-outs for the Oma team, and I'm not sure if I recognize any of them. My earpiece is turned the opposite way, so it's pounding against my head. Actually, let me see if I can.
Hello.
All right. I brought a sister of a previous prep swimmer, Noah Calderon. I'm here with Leah Calderon now, and we're going to commentate the rest of the meet for you guys. Leah also goes to Oma, so she might know some of these swimmers. And now we got Mainland in the lead, but Oma right on their tail. This is the 100 fly. Yes, it is, the 100 fly. I fixed my earpiece. We're good. All right. Now we got prep coming up in the 100 yards fly. We got Ben Stanker, lane 5, Kipton Paulus, lane 3, and the legend Gabe Clay in lane 7. Let's see what we got going on for Mainland. There you go. There's Mainland swimmers. Yeah.
For Mainland, we have Alex Salvovo, Parker Sherwood, and Mike Myers.
Not sure what the weight is. I believe the officials were just discussing something, so possibly could just be a score adjustment. Leah, you also swam at Dolphin with the rest of us, so like me and Mr. Rumel were talking about, we all came from that group. One of the officials here was our previous mentor. Oh, all right, here we go. 100-yard freestyle or butterfly. We got Ben Stanker, lane 5, Kipton Paulus, lane 3, and Gabe Clay, lane 7. Perhaps looking good on that turn with. Out on the water. Still holding the lead in first. We got first, second, and fourth. Or first, third, and fourth. Great turn by the Mainland team. Who's this? Alex Savov. So Alex Evolve takes the win there for Mainland. However, Ben Stanker takes second, and Kipton Paulus takes third. Gabe Clay takes fourth. Close race. It really, and it always comes down to that last 25.
Yeah.
That turn, what's his name? Alex kind of just came off the wall quicker than Ben, and that's where he won it. Is that Gia swimming in lane 5? Can you tell?
Might be.
100 free, so I believe it is Gia. Updating the score. Hermits, 24 Mainland. Oma is currently leading 42. Mainland trailing 36. Oma's looking at a 1-2-3 placement right now. If they can hold this going into the final lap, that would be huge for their score. Oh my goodness. I believe Oma just took the 1-2-3. Am I correct, Leah? Did they just take the 1-2-3?
I think we might have.
Huge points for Oma after that race. I mean, incredible swimming all around. Gia DiLeonardo with a 55.71 to take the win. I mean, what's that? That's 13 points. So Mainland will have 38 after that, and then 13 plus 42. 55 for Oma. Do you know the number it is to the point where they can't come back? It's 80, isn't it?
I think it's 80.
I think so. All right, so now we got boys 100-yard freestyle. We have Clint Cole, I believe, in lane 5. Josh Gatesman, lane 3, and Mitchell Johnson, lane 7. I apologize if I pronounced your name wrong, Clint.
For Mainland, we have Dan Tracy, David Simpson, and Reese McFadden.
Oh my goodness. Lanes 5 and 7 are going at it for the Hermits. And what's his name? Lane 5 not too far behind either. Hermits are looking at a 1-2-3 right now. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back 1-2-3s. Leah, are we serious?
It looks like back-to-back 1-2-3s.
This is unbelievable. Hang in there, Clint. Go. Kick. Kick. The Hermits go 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. I'm in awe. 1, 2, 3 for the Hermits. That's another 13 points to add on to their already incredible lead. Now I'll update the score once I score. Update it up the board. I'm not too good at the mental math. I think my brother's swimming today.
What events you swimming?
I think the 400-yard freestyle. I mean, it's the whole reason I came. You better be swimming. He's got a tech suit on. What is he doing? Oh my goodness, Connor. Do you know if they're PowerPointing this meet?
I have no idea.
Oh my goodness. That's my favorite tech suit he has on. That's my favorite one. He's wearing my Black Lightning tech suit.
First meet too, right?
Yes, first meet, and he's wearing my Black Lightning tech suit. Oh my goodness. No. Those things are meant to be worn maybe 4 times. And I already wore it twice. Oh goodness, Connor. Coming up, we got the girls 500-yard freestyle, Oma versus Mainland. You know, still a close race. Oh, this is actually perfect. Let's see. This event usually takes around anywhere between 5-7 minutes. So get comfy, folks. I'm back. How are we looking so far? You've been watching. What is almost got 1, 2? It looks like, unless the laps are all wonkers. Trying to see. We got 13 on that board there, 15 over there. What's the 500? 19, correct?
I think like 19 or 20.
19. Oh, there's a lot. All right, so we're on our last lap. What do we got in this for the boys? For the boys, 500 free. Oh, yeah, 500 free. We got Jonah Alvarez, lane 5. Billy Jenkins, lane 3. And Owen Schaffer in lane 7 for the prep.
In lane 4 for Mainland, we have Brian Falk. Lane 6, Chris Poza. Lane 2, Tristan Myers.
Oma does take first place and third place. Prep is leading 67 to 27 after their 1-2-3 sweep in the previous night. Gosh, is that who I think it is? I believe in this upcoming event. What lane is that? Lane 3. We have Gabe Clay counting for Billy Jenkins. Now, Gabe Clay here, talking to the official camera, he is in the red bathing suit, bottom left of your screen. You might not think this about him, but he's an all-around athlete. I mean, not only does he swim, but he plays fall rugby, 15s. Oh, wait, no, that's reversed for high school. Fall rugby 7s and spring rugby 15s. And, I mean, he's just outstanding in all fields of these sports he's doing. So, huge, huge shout out to Gabe Clay for counting for Billy Jenkins. I mean, just the humility of this guy counting for Billy Jenkins. We have Frank Rossetti counting for Jonah Alvarez, and I'm not sure. I believe that's a freshman whose name I don't know, counting for Owen Schaffer in lane 7. Oh my gosh, and Gabe Clay, look at him. He's trying to help the guy next to him. Look at this. Showing him how to do it. Pointing it out to him. Wow. Gabe Clay, man. Just an inspiring human being. I strive to be as humble, kind, and caring as Gabe Clay one day. Great start by Jonah Alvarez, coming out of the gate strong, but 500 free. This is something you gotta pace yourself for. takes a lot of training to be able to pace yourself to the point where you're able to hold a lead throughout the entire race without getting tired. Currently, off the first 50, Jonah Alvarez holds the lead. Not followed by Billy Jenkins in lane 3. It's very close between Billy Jenkins and the Mainland swimmer. Oh wait, I have the names here. Billy Jenkins and Brian Falk seem to be going at it. Ooh, Brian might be pulling away here. Jonah maintains a good body length lead. We have Owen Schaffer. So I'm not familiar. Could be a freshman or someone who's trying out swimming for the first time. He's holding his own ground. He's looking great over there in lane 7. Gabe Clay giving advice to possibly a first-timer in lane 2. I mean, Jonah Alvarez just cruising out there right now. Looking phenomenal. Great form. Kick maintained. Stroke maintained. All he has to do is hold that lead. Billy Jenkins has fallen quite a bit back. However, we're 2 minutes into the race. We have another 3 to go. I'm not worried. Are you worried, Leah?
No, not at all.
I mean, Leah, this is your cousin, correct?
Yes.
So you got to have a lot of faith in this guy.
Yeah, 100%. I know he's really dedicated and works hard, so I know he'll maintain the lead and help put more points to the already huge lead.
Now, Jonah with a 6 points gets us to 73. With a 73-point lead, we would need only 7 to put a comeback out of reach for Mainland. And oh my goodness, Gabe Clay just switched the sign to number 11. Oh my gosh, he just made it double digits. Wow. And just, let's not count out these counters here. I mean, they're doing a great job. They have to time this dunk of the board very well with the swimmer's pace.
Yep.
So if they're not matching the swimmer's pace and they dunk it a little late, the swimmer could very easily flip turn into the board, knocking it out of their hands, which would lead to the counter not being able to get the board back, because if they touch the pool any other time, that's a disqualification for every swimmer of the race. Yep. So, I'm a big guy. I'm a big counter guy. I love the effort put in by these guys. And Gabe Clay seems to have his timing in perfect sync with Billy Jenkins. Billy Jenkins is actually currently competing for the 3rd place spot, it seems, in this 500 free. And Owen Schaffer still maintaining a great pace. He's doing great. Jonah Alvarez pulling away even more as the race continues. I mean, am I surprised? No. I've grown up with this kid. I know what he's made of. He has that dog in him, some might say. Or I might just say it. I love this kid. Great swimmer. Like Leah said, dedicated, hard worker, all around. He built this.
Yep.
He is a dog. And while we're on the topic of dogs, Gabe Clay. I mean, I can't wait to see this guy swim again. Where's he at? 500. Oh, so we're on the final lap. That's what the air horn means for beginner listeners. Who's the current record holder? So Mike McCarthy is at 4:31.76, holding the 500 freestyle record. And there goes Gabe, finished with his job. Honestly, I give it up to the counters. Because, you know, back when I swam this for Summer League, we didn't have counters. You had to know where you were. For the, what was the event we did? The pancake breakfast.
It was the Aaron Plock and I forget the other kid's name.
Yeah, we used to do an event where we would swim. It was like 200 if you're younger, 500, mile. But God, that was awful. What did you swim? What was the max you swam for that event?
I think my max was either 100 or 200.
Casadia had me doing that mile at the ripe age of 8.
Yeah, I wasn't as dedicated as a swimmer, so I don't swim anymore, so.
Me neither. Yeah, I'm on the bigger and better things. Owen Schaffer finishes the race in 5th place. Jonah Alvarez first. And Billy Jenkins actually pulls through with a nice 3rd place. That's going to rack up some points for the Hermits. What is next? 200-yard freestyle relay. Oma currently leads the meet 64-46 between Mainland, or ahead of Mainland, and Prep now leads 77-33. So 3 more points puts this meet out of reach for Mainland. I believe 80 is the number. Everyone's standing up over here. I wonder if there's something going on. I wonder if we're just excited for the race. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. Are you excited, Leah?
Yep, very excited.
Yes. We're back. 200-yard freestyle relay. I did just talk to Gia DeLeonardo. She was up here talking to her parents. I believe she is the anchor in this 200-yard freestyle relay for Oma. That's what it looks like, right?
Yeah, it looks
Do
like
my
her.
eyes deceive me? No. 20/20 vision. We're good. Game play might be done for the day. Oma currently holds the 1st place spot. Mainland takes number 2. And it looks like Mainland took number 3 as well. So Mainland takes the 2 and 3 spot, while Oma takes 1st place and 4th place. We'll update you on the square as it comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, all viewers around, just so we make this clear, a tech suit is supposed to be worn maybe maximum 6 times. Like when you swam, how many times did you wear your tech suit?
I never even made it up to tech suit age.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I was going through tech suit. I had to buy one every other month, and these things are not cheap. So seeing my brother here wearing my favorite one for a meet, for the first meet of the season, just hurts me a little bit. I know I hate to keep bringing it up, but I'm a little sad. 200-yard freestyle relay. We have Alex Morrison, Clint Cole, Ben Stanker, Jackson Cummins, lane 5, Kevin Nagel, Josh Gatesman, Patrick Carvajal, and Mitchell Johnson, lane 3. We have Patrick Duxbury, Adam Weschler, Eric Gersh, and Ryan Tortella in lane 7 for the Hermits. And we're going to leave it at the Hermits for this one. You know, we take the win on this, closes out the meet. We should be good because all that's left is the 100 back, 100 breast, and 400-yard free dive. Prep currently holds the lead. I believe they also hold second place. It's a close one between second place and the Mainland's A freestyle relay. Both teams down to their last swimmer, so if Prep can finish here, they might take 1-2. Oh my goodness. Can't really see. Oh, Prep got it. Prep goes 1-2 in the 200 freestyle relay, putting the meet out of reach for Mainland. And that was lanes 5 taking first, lane 3 taking second. And I believe Ryan Tortella finishes off strong for the Hermits in lane 7. Great event all around for the Hermits. Coming up, we have the 100-yard backstroke. Yes. So after that event, the Hermits lead 18-9 to 35. Mainland in the lead after the first 50. Omaha on their tails. Currently Mainland holds the 1-2 position, or 1-3 position, while Omaha holds second place.
looks like Almost Reese Hetzer takes second place. And then I believe Mainland took third as well. So first and third.
Correct. That's a good whopping 8 points there. So that's going to make it 60 to 76, I believe. Waiting on a scoreboard update. But coming up for the Hermits, we have the 100-yard backstroke with Giovanni Catania, lane 5. Ryan Sprang, lane 3. And John Frangakis in lane 7.
Coming up from Mainland, lane 4, Alex Savov. 6, Sam Smith. And 2, Emil Draco.
Oh, that's incorrect. It's 78-62 for between Alma and Mainland. So realistically, actually, even if Mainland were to sweep the next event, actually, I don't know. My mental math isn't as quick. Oh, we'll see in the next event. Right now we got the Hermits 100 backstroke coming up. Out the gates we have Mainland leading, but this is a close race all around. Wow, John Frangakis is moving over there in lane 7, unless I have this sheet wrong. Giovanni Catania trailing, holding the third place down. Wow. I really can't tell. Do you see, is that John in lane 7? Do they have this right?
I think that's John. Looks like him.
Wow. I mean, that was a great swim by John there then if it's him. Great swim all around for the Hermits. We take second, fourth, and third. No, I think they switched it out. There's John. Blue hoodie. On the blocks. See?
Yeah, I see him.
So I wonder who just swam that backstroke for the Hermits in lane 7. Could have been Frank. Because, they got the same length, but... Man, I would have been very impressed if that was John putting up these numbers. .55.55, fastest time on the board. Coming up, we have the 100-yard breast. So Mainland would need to at least sweep this to win, I believe, or to have a chance of winning. But it's always going to come down to that last relay, seeing a close meet like this. I think we got Gia DiLeonardo in there again. Is that what it looks like there?
Yes.
I mean, she was a breaststroker last year, so I would assume they have Gia there. Oma leads, trailed by Mainland in second, and then Oma currently holding the third spot with pretty good authority, possibly taking the second spot away from Mainland here.
Scarlett McGinty with a comfortable lead for Alma. Mainland and Alma tight for second.
Or is that Scarlett?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Alma might have taken second.
Only going 1, 2, and 5 in that event. Let's go. That should put the meet out of reach for Mainland. And now, back to the Hermits. 100-yard breast. So in the 100-yard breast for the Hermits today, we got Luke Reichard in lane 5, Alex Morrison in lane 3, and Carter Sinovinsky in lane 7.
For Mainland, we have in lane 4, Justin Young. 6, Robert Nurnberg. In lane 2, Liam Gerhardt.
Yes, the Alma Villagers lead the meet 89-67 is the updated score after the 100 breaststroke. It's like the last event of the meet. I mean, Hermits seem to be wrapping this. At the gates, Carter Sinovinsky just held the lead, but I believe he was overtaken by lane 5, Luke Reichard. Not far behind Alex Morrison in lane 3. I mean, this is a pretty close race all around. Luke Reichard holding a very strong lead now towards the end. Looks like Hermits are going to take the first place spot while Mainland takes the second, and it's going to come down to a touch on the third place spot, and Alex is just beaten out. So the Hermits will go 1, 2, 5 in this event. Oh no, wait, we did get second, I lied. Sorry, chat. Coming up, the final event of the day, we have the 400-yard free relay. Wish we had the almost lineup. I feel bad not calling them out. I mean, you might be able to recognize some of them. Designated no false start. So, in case you didn't hear, one of the officials called for the swimmers to stand up. That's why we had that slip up from lane 5 there.
Oma currently holding first, and second is close between Oma and Mainland.
Almost seems to be holding this first place spot down on locks. Really just looking at the second and third race we got between lanes 4 and 3 right now. But I mean, just incredible race by lane 5 of the Oma Villagers.
Mainland starting to pull through for a second. Oma comfortable at 1, Mainland comfortable at 2, and Oma at 3. Oma takes first and second place. Oma takes first and third. Mainland takes second.
That'll do it for the Oma Villagers today. Just outstanding meet by these ladies. We still have a race going on between lanes 7 and 2. Very close race. Big man pulls ahead on that last turn. Seems to be going for a strong finish. And that's probably going to land Mainland at 6th and Oma Lane 7 at 7th. Just great meet by these ladies. Put on a great performance. We'll update the final score for them as it is updated on the board. But the Ola Villagers do take this as the first win of the season. Coming up, we have the Hermits 400-yard freestyle relay in lane 5. In lane 5, Clint Cole, Giovanni Catania, Jonah Alvarez, and Frank Frazzetti. I mean, that lineup is just disgusting.
A great lineup.
That is disgusting. Oh my goodness. I mean, sorry, I'm just in awe.
And most of them grew up swimming together, correct?
Correct. With us. Yeah. As we said earlier, Jonah Alvarez, your cousin, Frank Frazzetti, came a long way. He's been steadily improving since his sophomore year. He's been steadily improving since. But yeah, that's our A relay lane 5 for the Hermits. Our damage dealers right there. Next, we have Ryan Sprania, Carter Sinovinsky, and Kevin Nagel and Kipton Paulus in lane 3. Jaden Marcelli, Spencer Anderson, Connor Lapsley, and Drew Cockerham in lane 7. And that is going to be how the Hermits wrap it up today.
Oma finishes the night with a 99-71 win over Mainland.
Currently a close race between our lane 5 along with Mainland's lane 4. Small little pull away on that turn, going in full lap. But Clint still has the whole thing. Since that last turn, man, I'm telling you, that first turn gets him. Great start by Giovanni Catania there. The Hermits a solid body length lead going into the second 100. Looking at the audience right now, everyone's got their cameras on. This is a big event going on right now. Are you seeing this one? These are the most cameras I've seen all night. This is the most cameras I've seen all night.
Yep.
Giovanni Catania with a strong 100 to give the Hermits a lead. Here goes Jay Alvarez. Hermits are currently holding one spot strong and have seemed to have locked down the 2 spot. Or the 3 spot. The Mainland holds the 2 spot. Jonah Alvarez just taking over. Dominant lead over the Mainland. Lane 4. And here comes Frank Frazzetti. Now, I think this became his event last year. 100 freestyle. With 150 freestyle, he was just himself last year. Almost 100% sure. So the Hermits seem to have locked down the first place spot, as well as the third place spot. Mainland should take 2 and 4. Let's see. So the Hermits finish in first place with a solid 323.80. Mainland follows with a 332.90. And the Hermits take third with a 343.81.
Very successful night for both teams, Oma and Prep, getting both first wins of the season. Looking to have another amazing season, both teams, once again, for the third consecutive year.
Cockerham finishing strong for the Hermits in lane 7 to bring us the 5th place spot. This is going to do it for the Hermits night. We will update the final score for you as it is posted. That is going to do it. So, post the final score. Let's get it up. Hope you all have a blessed evening. You know, it's what, 5:30. Have a great dinner. Tell somebody you love them. Yep, and tune in for our next stream. Hermits, not sure when it is. Hermits almost filming next time, but hopefully I'll be here. Not sure. Final score for the night is going to be 119 to 51. That's going to do it. Have a great night, everyone.